anywhere these magnificent planes go throughout the country, they attract crowds, large crowds. Many times it's admirers, and also many times it's former crew members who flew these planes during the war. You can tell the difference. The admirer's eyes are filled with curiosity. Usually the crewman's eyes are filled with tears. It brings back some painful memories. You might ask why they're here, why they would inflict themselves with that pain. They have to be here, is probably the best answer. They know it's a chance to be reacquainted with an old friend. And they also know it may be their final opportunity to pay their last respects.
Jewish Book Fair is underway at the center, and this weekend, Fiddler on the Roof opens. You know, and this book fair is underway at the center, and this weekend, Fiddler on the Roof opens. You know, in this show, we brought you many Tennessee food specialties, from barbecue to hot fried pies. Well, this is the story about yet another specialty from Tennessee, as we follow Janice Stanfield to White House, home of Tennessee Chow Chow.
You could say the world is divided into three categories: those who like Chow Chow, those who don't, and those who say, what is Chow Chow? If you're in that third category, you might be surprised to learn that there's a family just inside filling orders for 1,200 jars of Chow Chow a day. This is Tim Sprecher. If you want to know what Chow Chow is, he's the person to ask.
It's really an old type of relish that years ago they used to call the end of the garden. On the farm, when there was a lot of canning to do, before frost, they would make a relish. And it's a sweet, sour relish that can be used for not only pinto beans, but a hot dog, or mixing tuna fish, potato salad. But I can talk to people all day long, but until they put a spoon in it, that's all it is, just talk.
According to Doris Sprecher, people find lots of ways to use Chow Chow.
I guess primarily everyone uses it for beans, but it's great on baked potato. It's good in a dip. It's good on chips. I like it in tuna fish. It just takes that real strong fishy taste away from the tuna fish. It's great on hot dogs, bologna sandwich. You can eat it on cake. You can eat it on ice cream. You can eat it on anything that you'd like. We have a 90-year-old lady that lives here in White House, Miss Roden, that eats it on her cake. And she buys a case at a time. So she doesn't run out of this relish, and she eats it every day. She swears she does.
Doris is busy labeling jars. The Sprecher family has been making Tennessee Chow Chow for 6 years now, doing everything by hand from start to finish.
Making the relish is a 2-day process. We start out Monday and go to the market and buy our produce and bring it back here and prep it, chop it, and salt it down in the buckets and leave it work overnight. And next day we come in and get ready to cook. Drain the salt off of it. Cook it. And that operation starts about 6 in the morning. Make about 70, 80 cases a day. Right around 300 cases a week on the average.
Doris and Tim go through 5,000 pounds of cabbage a month and 5,000 pounds of green tomatoes. They used to go through 5,000 pounds of raw onions, too, until the rest of the family went on onion strike.
It's just really tough on the eyes. You have to wear a gas mask when you chop them. A regular gas mask like they wear in the, during the wartime. And the jalapeno peppers are the same way. So we had to go to crushed red pepper.
Doris Sprecker's love of cooking got the family started with Chow Chow. She was always making it and giving it away till people started wanting to buy cases of it.
Let's eat!
I got to sample some of Doris's specialty when the family broke for lunch.
Here, try some relish. That'll make your beans.
How much did you put on?
More the better.
You make more. We'll make more, like they say on the Frito commercial.
What's that?
It's good.
To maintain the homemade flavor, the Spreckers cook their Chow Chow in small batches on regular kitchen stoves. They get letters from all over the country saying their Chow Chow tastes just the way Grandma made it.
On a recent visit to Gatlinburg, we purchased a jar of Tennessee Extra Hot Chow Chow Relish, Old Farm recipe. We have found this to be the best relish we have ever tried. The ingredients appear to be garden fresh.
The letters let them know they're on the right track. The Spreckers enjoy making Chow Chow, but even more than that, they enjoy being together as a family.
Well, we just all have a good time. We always are in a good mood. We always laugh and cut up, and we get everything done like we're supposed to, I guess.
Last year, Tim and Doris got an offer to move the business to Gatlinburg so tourists could watch the making of Tennessee Chow Chow. Tim explains why they turned the offer down.
I think anybody that ever starts something like this has a fantasy that they're going to sell it and get rich. But that's not the reality. We're a family here, and I would rather and would enjoy much more staying here and knowing that providing an income for the family, and we're all here together. That's really more important than the money thing.